The best way to get approval is to not need it. Don't strive to please or impress others, but only to live up to your own standards of what is right and what is admirable. The object of life is not to be on the side of the majority, but to escape finding oneself in the ranks of the insane, Marcus Aurelius once said. And insanity abounds here among us moderns, where people watch an average of 38 hours of video content per week, spend an average of 1.5 hours on social media per day, play an average of 6.5 hours of video games per week, spend on average over 90% of their income, are abandoning marriage and religion, collectively watch billions of hours of porn every year, collectively eat over 84 million fast food meals per day, collectively spend over $230 billion on alcoholic beverages per year, collectively spend over $10 billion on marijuana every year, and collectively smoke over $250 billion of cigarettes per year, while, I might add, also spending just 17 minutes per day reading, and mostly fiction and novels, just under 2.5 hours per day productively working, and less than 30 minutes per day exercising. So don't be afraid to hold yourself to benchmarks that others consider excessive or unreasonable. Don't insult yourself with shriveled expectations for their sake. Keep your own scorecard for measuring success, one that reflects who you are, not who others want you to be. And try to take in more than merely winning, because even despicable people can get lucky and win. Can they be the best version of themselves, though? Can they continue to develop and embody more of their potential? Can they be kind, generous, and humble? Don't be afraid to speak out against offenses either. If something is ugly, say so. If it's trashy, unacceptable, excessive, unreasonable, degenerate, destructive, or demeaning, don't let it pass. Shield the naked bosoms of beauty and virtue from the slings and arrows of the deranged and the depraved, because no defense is too small to make a difference. Remember, sometimes the finger in the dike can stop the flood. Ultimately, the goal is to live with intention and authenticity, with loyalty and understanding, with love and sacrifice, and with dignity and meaning, and then to not need anyone's applause but our own. Well, I hope you liked this episode. I hope you found it helpful. And if you did, subscribe to the show, because it makes sure that you don't miss new episodes. And it also helps me because it increases the rankings of the show a little bit, which of course then makes it a little bit more easily found by other people who may like it just as much as you. And if you didn't like something about this episode or about the show in general, or if you have ideas or suggestions or just feedback to share, shoot me an email, mike@muscleforlife.com, muscleforlife.com, and let me know what I could do better, or just what your thoughts are about maybe what you'd like to see me do in the future. I read everything myself. I'm always looking for new ideas and constructive feedback. So thanks again for listening to this episode, and I hope to hear from you soon.